Hey everyone, what's going on? So Modern Warfare Season 3 is nearly up, and we have just under 3 weeks left of this season. And with that there is not much content to come. We know there are 2 new maps coming, and they are Modern Warfare 3 map Hard Hat, and a new gunfight map Isle 9. So not much left for Season 3. Season 4 is now so close you can smell it, and from what I'm hearing, this season is going to be huge for Modern Warfare. And that is what we're going to talk about in today's video. What are we going to be getting in Season 4? Now, there is more information on this than you might think. First, we have some leaked information on a few new weapons that might be coming in Season 4, and developers have spoken about what could be coming for the future of Warzone. So essentially today's video is going to be about Season 4 and what we might be expecting. So with that, I'm Average Dad, and let's go. So first, we'll dive into the leaks, and this information comes from data miners. Now if you're not sure what this is, it's people who dive into the game files, find things that already exist in the game, and see what is and isn't complete, but they're already in the game anyway. The leaks we are talking about today are new weapons. So this data miner found files on new weapons, including sound and visuals. Now I can't show what they found, but I can give you a breakdown of what they have. Right, so there are 5 new weapon files for new weapons in Modern Warfare. And as we know, with each season we tend to get 3 new weapons, 2 at the beginning of the season and 1 partway through. So we can guess that 3 of these weapons will be out with Season 4, and as we've talked about them, we can whittle that list down. So let's go through the weapons that have been found. The first one is the APC-9. This is a very high rate of fire SMG. Now this has actually been in the game files pretty much since the launch of Modern Warfare. In fact, some people have even reported as getting this gun as a glitch in certain game modes. But from the files, it does look like this gun may have been scrapped, seeing it as being there since launch, but nothing has come of it. So we can guess it won't be coming in Season 4. The next is the Vector. Now, this has recently been added to the game files. This is a fan favourite gun, and it seems very likely we will see this in Season 4. As the game files of this weapon, there's sounds and there is weapon images for it, and purely because it's a new file that has just been added, and we know Infinity Ward often have vectors as SMGs in their games. The third weapon is the HKG-28. This appears to be more of a semi-automatic marksman rifle, similar to the EBR-14 or the SKS, and for this there isn't any weapon sounds or images in the game files, so we can assume this one's not quite ready for the start of Season 4 yet. It might appear midway through, but we don't know. The next we have the Galil. Now, I don't think we've ever had a Galil in any Call of Duty game. We know there's been weapons very similar to it, but not an actual Galil. This one actually does have images and bullet sounds in the game, and we know it's a very close relative of the AK. So far, the Vector and the Galil seem the most likely to come at the start of the season. The final weapon, and for me the most interesting, is the XM109. Now this looks like a big 50 cal sniper, but it is actually an anti-material rifle. It fires 25 by 59mm grenades. I can see this as being great for taking out vehicles in Warzone, and maybe there will be a blueprint to turn it into a hard-hitting sniper. But of all the weapons, this seems to be the most unfinished. There is not any visuals on it, and there is no weapon sounds or any default attachments on the list. So, just to summarise, these are the weapons that are already in Modern Warfare game files, and not currently in the game. Only some may come out in Season 4, but not all of them, and the 2 that are most likely are the Vector and the Galil. Next thing we're going to talk about is confirmed from an interview with one of Infinity Ward's developers, Taylor Kurosaki, and in the interview with GamerGen he discussed the future of Warzone. In it they asked what's to come of Warzone, and he talked about Season 4 and the idea of adding live events to the game. They asked him if these would be similar to Fortnite's live events, and he said no, but they would progress the story and the map of Warzone. There is a bunch of unanswered questions involving Warzone. Basically he's talking about the bunkers, and starting with Season 4 we will start getting answers. So we should start to find out how the bunkers work and what they will do, as well as start to see some map changes at the beginning of Season 4, and they would be some really big changes. The other big thing he talked about is the continuation of Warzone. He was asked if this was something that would carry through into the next Call of Duty game mode by Treyarch, and he gave a very interesting response. What he said was, "We're in kind of uncharted territories here. Call of Duty has been on a very regular cadence for many years, and Warzone has made us rethink exactly how best to release new content and how to integrate it. Call of Duty is a genre in itself. There are different branches in the Call of Duty tree, but they are all connected in some ways. Warzone will be the through line that connects all of the different various sub-franchises of Call of Duty." So basically, somehow the Black Ops universe is going to be intertwined with Warzone. Most likely close to the launch of the next game, which is a Treyarch installment. This is very interesting, as we have never seen crossovers of Modern Warfare and Black Ops. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and drop a like, and I'll see you in the final circle.